When I initially passed my driving test, I found myself becoming more and more anxious and worried about being in the car on my own, let alone driving to new and unfamiliar places for the first time. And so I found myself getting into the very bad habit of just avoiding driving anywhere unfamiliar. And eventually, over time, I realised I was only really able to comfortably and confidently drive to about 3 places in my local area. And the more I avoided driving to unfamiliar places, the more this would build up in my mind, and I would become really, really anxious and nervous about driving. Before starting my drive therapy course, I really didn't like driving at all. In fact, I would say that to anyone who asked me. I don't like driving. I would avoid driving to anywhere unfamiliar. I would try to plan my journeys so that they were at specific times of the day. I would have to go on Google Maps and look at satellite images of the roads. I knew exactly what I was going to be faced with, where traffic lights were, where zebra crossings were, where the parking was. And I would just build up the journeys in my mind until I got extremely anxious. And then I would usually come up with some reason why I couldn't do the drive at all, and I just wouldn't even attempt it. I was very nervous before starting my drive therapy course. I worried that this was going to be like another set of driving lessons, another test that I would have to pass. But actually, from the second I spoke with Carmine, he instantly put me at ease, and I loved the online learning course that I did with him, as well as the in-car experience where Carmine actually came out in my vehicle and we drove together. He was professional, he was kind, he was friendly, he instantly made me feel at ease, and he gave me a language to explain all the things that I had been feeling previously when I got behind the wheel of my car. The most valuable aspect of the course was definitely having Carmine actually come out in my vehicle with me. I can't remember how long we were driving for. It didn't feel like very long at all. But he asked me what I wanted to achieve out of the face-to-face, in-person portion of the course. And for me, it was driving on motorways. It was driving somewhere unfamiliar. And we planned the route together. He made it really fun. He was really friendly. I didn't feel nervous at all. I felt the most confident I'd felt in a really long time behind the wheel of a car, and that was because of Carmine's approach. The drive therapy course has made my life easier in so many ways. I no longer have to even think twice about getting behind the wheel of my car and going on an unfamiliar journey, whether it's a long journey or a short journey. I can go and pick up my shopping whenever I want to. I can take my little boy on play dates and we can go and visit family and friends. It's given me back so much control and independence in my life. If anyone had told me before starting the drive therapy course that this would be where I was at in my driving experience, having completed the course, I would never have believed them. Now I can drive through London. I've driven through central London. I've driven to the other side of the country. I've visited family and friends. I go to new places all the time. I've been able to expand my reach with my small business and my work because I'm no longer nervous about travelling to unfamiliar places. It's given me control and choice and power and independence in my life that I never would have thought possible before. If you're uncertain if a drive therapy course is for you, I 100% recommend it. It's changed my life in so many positive, wonderful, unexpected ways. I have zero regrets about taking the course. It's given me my independence back, it's given me my mental health back, it's made my life so much easier. I honestly can't believe where I was at a few years ago before taking the drive therapy course and the scenarios that I would avoid driving. So if you're considering doing a course, go for it. You absolutely won't regret it.